19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers flush to his right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Out of his end zone, Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
25 yards. 1st down, Minnesota. On the carry, it's Cook.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, 50 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Here's 9.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this one is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 42 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. And again, it's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. Cook, they'll try and run it. They're going to try and run. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On 1st down, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Packers go for it. Rodgers able to find Lazard. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, 79 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
2-point conversion.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts. But even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Cook. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Cousins here to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Dalvin Cook. Incomplete. Kevin King there defensively.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. The 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's gonna be one.
Hey, yo, you suck. You're fucking trash. You nigga, you see what I just did to you, bro? You suck.
Make sure you
Oh my
see it
gosh, he's
before you
trash.
throw it.
He's trash. Oh my gosh, he's trash.
Gave it up. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game.